Buongiorno and welcome to this online tour of this beautiful rustico in beautiful Tuscany, Italy, at the border to Umbria. We are in the beautiful mountain village of Bacialupo, and I will be your guide today. What you need to see is this quaint, beautiful little forest road that leads up to the village. The village only consists of 4 beautiful holiday homes, and you can reach it by driving up from Pierle in this direction, about 10 minutes just through the calm and cooling forest like this. It is quite small, but the owner of the biggest house in the village has recently put new gravel on the road, so you can drive on it without problem no matter the time of year. And even though it's small, you absolutely know how to drive on it, the owners of the houses around here. So when 2 cars pass each other, you just go to the side and it's no problem at all. Completely normal car, you can reach this house without any problem. So this is the house in question. It consists of 2 floors. We have 1 big bedroom down here, a smaller bedroom and the big kitchen upstairs, and a little bathroom and a tool shed on the other side, and of course the beautiful roof terrace. So this room is quite big. It is the old sty. It has beautiful original Tuscan stone ceilings, a double bed, as you can see. It is quite spacious, has more than enough room for a bedroom for the parents. Like all the windows and doors, it has these beautiful historic features. The window shutters for darkness, a big window for air and light, and it's all in all quite cozy. A lot of light, space, fresh air, especially compared to the hot Tuscan summers. It's quite cool and nice in here. Then just outside here, you have a beautiful view, and especially in the evening hours, you have the golden Tuscan sun on this side of the house. During the days, this is in wonderful shade, and you can sit here and relax. On the left side of the house, you can reach the other rooms. And on the right side of the house, which is where I will take you now, we can reach the old well. So this whole village is very old, several centuries. This small garden spot is part of the house. You can see the old steps up here. Right now it's not in use. You could have a little garden here, or you could park your car here, depending on your priorities. But it could be made into a very nice little garden. You can see the historic stone steps here. They lead down between the houses to this old beautiful well. They do lead further down, but this part of the stairs is not in use only until you reach this beautiful stone well. The other houses in this village mostly belong to Italians from Florence. There is a total of 4 houses in this village. As you can see, they are renovated, in use, but mostly infrequently. So it is very, very calm and quiet up here. As you can see, you always have a very nice breeze, which keeps the air a lot cooler than down in the valleys. So overall, this village is very calm, very quiet, and a very nice break from the hustle and bustle of the city when you've been spending your day in Florence, about an hour and 50 minutes from here. So the rest of the house is reached via these medieval steps with a lot of charm. As you enter the house, you can see a wooden terrace, this historic oak ladder leading up to the roof terrace, and here we have the smaller bedroom and the heart of the house, which is the living kitchen. In this room you can find everything to have a cozy and nice time as you spend your summers or winters here. First of all, of course, a big window with a beautiful view over the mountains. And then this wonderful 17th century fireplace. This whole house is medieval. And these features are not only beautiful to look at, but also completely usable. This fireplace does work. You can use it without any problems. These metal wires, they were installed here many decades ago to stabilize the outer walls. Aside from that, they are not interesting. You can hang stuff on them, as you can see. And everything that you can see remains in the house, even this beautiful couch that also a guest could sleep on if you bring your friends. All of the rooms can be locked individually from the outside, which means that even if you spend time here with two separate families, everyone can have their own space. This is the kitchen area. It has a beautiful modern kitchen aisle, equipped with everything you need to make a nice meal. We have this cooker. It quite does the job, but you could also use something like this. This is a gas-powered stove and baking oven. So if you were to bring a very big gas bottle up here, which we did not do in the flight that we usually take to get here, then you could use it to bake, to have more flames to cook on, but we didn't really find it to be necessary. So this room is also extremely spacious. I also want to show you the structure. So as you can see, the roof is completely original. All of the wood is historical, and you can really see the ancient charm of these building elements here. Back to the little terrace in the front and into the small bedroom on the side. This has more the size for a child's bedroom. So if the parents would sleep downstairs, there is enough space here for several people, but right now there is a one-person bed. This room has the original stone ceiling as well. Two windows, one on this side and one on this side. The original floors. Also, every single room actually does have a place where you could put a fireplace. Since we only ever used this house in the big summer heat, we never really felt the need to install a proper fireplace in every room, but it is a possibility. If you come here by car, for example, or if you buy one in the city, you could easily install a fireplace in every room and they would be usable and heat up the house when it's a bit colder. Okay, now onto the roof terrace, up these beautiful oak stairs. From the roof terrace, you have a truly magnificent view in every direction, every time of day. As you can see, right now in the summers, the air is blocking the view a little bit, but that is only because today is an extremely hot day. Normally, in the mornings until the late evenings, you have a wonderful view. The sun goes down in this direction, so that's one option. And the other option, which you could see a lot more easily if it was not as hot, is to have the beautiful view onto the Lake Trasimeno right here between these mountains. It spreads quite wide. Today it's invisible, but it is there. So here you can sit with a nice cooling breeze no matter the weather. You can also ideally see the roof shingles from up here. As you can see, the shingles are all original. They are all still there. There is a little bit of ivy on this corner and the other corner of the roof that needs to be removed. We did not manage to do that before the sale of the house, but that is one thing that needs to be done to guarantee that the roof will be stable and waterproof for centuries to come. This is the upper end of the fireplace downstairs. We cover it with a big stone slab when we're not here to avoid birds from coming in. But you can easily use it. The stone is removable and can be put back on without much effort. And it is fully functional. So these are the two rooms upstairs. Now I have to show you the left side of the house. As you can see, no matter the time of day, you always have a beautiful and cooler sitting spot around the house, because when the sun changes direction, so does the place around the house where you want to sit. And you always have a bit of shade and a breeze here. We have these beautiful roses. There are two rooms here, right underneath the terrace up there. This used to be a third bedroom. It's no longer in use though. This is a tool shed now. There you can see the trimmer as well. This is the way that we bought it. This only has the wooden terrace above it. So right now it is not weatherproof, but it has the original floors, windows and doors. So if you wanted to restore it to an actual living / bedroom for the house, this could be done without much effort. This is the little bathroom. Not that you would really need a bathroom in this house, because only 20 minutes from here you can reach the village of Cortona. Cortona has a beautiful spa. It has also a public pool. So for showering, for going to the sauna, having a spa experience, a spa day, you could easily go there. Or if you drive around 30 minutes, you can reach the beautiful Lake Trasimeno, where there are 9 beaches total. So you have plenty of opportunities to take a bath or shower there on the beach. If you need a bit of cooling in the evening, you could easily take a camping shower right here. Of course, you can wash your teeth, brush your teeth, wash your hands, whatever you need to do, all the business that you might have in this room on the far side of the house. You can do that. And this is the path that leads back up. Got a bit of lavender. So now you have a bit of an impression of how the house is situated here in the hills. I'm going to show it again from the corner. Just crossing this little wall with all the fresh herbs on it. It smells divine, truly. Here you can see the house again. So this is the dedicated parking spot for the house. As you can see, it's quite big. You could easily park here with 1 or 2 cars. This is the driveway of the neighbors. They keep their houses in good condition, but they are not here too frequently. So most of the time you are completely alone up here in the mountains. And the last thing I want to show you is, of course, the public well. So I already showed you the well of the house on the right side. On the topic of water and electricity, that is mostly the thing that needs to be said. We have the well on the right side, we have the public well just down this old medieval road here that's no longer in use. You can still see the stones on the left side. So for showering, for bathing, we mostly just used all of the plentiful opportunities around the house. And for electricity, we mostly just used a big power bank. Nowadays you can have these things even with a little solar panel that you can just lay down on the roof terrace. As you can see, this is only a few steps from the house. Takes about 1 minute to walk here. So even without further renovations, you could have electricity to charge your phone, your laptop, whatever you need. You have very clear, nice water for washing here. A few frogs live in this little lake. You have an old sitting opportunity here. There are all the interesting places around the house. Without much needed renovation, you can definitely use this house immediately to spend your summers here, but it certainly is in need of a bit of love, and we are looking for someone to give the house this love that it deserves and needs. And the only things that really need to be done is to cut down the ivy a little bit, maybe to put new putty in between the tiles of the roof terrace, just to make sure that everything is safe and proof towards the outside. But really, you can do however many renovations you want, of course. We have bought this house with the intention of renovating it to a proper living building for the later years, but then we actually moved to Sweden for personal reasons, so now it is much too far away to actually use it, and that is also the reason why we are selling it now.